Rexaura, and almost good enough.
See, maybe next time they'll go to a tournament and they'll get 4th with 66 people or however many teams there were, and they'll get paid for it.
Ah, yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
So
who pays out top 3 in like a 60-plus person tournament?
I'm sorry.
What year is it?
I'm
Like
distracted
2008?
by how Enuff is spelled.
Enough.
Enuff. I don't think there was enough F in there. Enough. But DGT and Cookie Dick, Dane Reich and Lucky, both teams have just...
See, I don't know if I like Rexaura. I almost just like Muse Part 2.
Muse 2. Well, the
Electric
thing is,
Boogaloo.
for most of their matches today, DGT actually started out with Lucario, which is why it's the aura part. But
I mean, yeah. But I'm just going to call Muse,
that's
Muse
fair.
2.
But in Minnesota, we know the damage that Ike Cloud can do. There are combos to 60 easily.
Ooh, he just didn't space the
No.
finishing touch well enough. He got hit by Ike's back throw.
Now we have to see if the longevity and the kill power of the green team can rival that of blue team.
Oh, and he gets lucky on the way down, too.
Oh. Back air will take that stock.
Dude, both hits of Toon Links in air, too. Did you see that?
Ooh, that should... And
The auto canceled it, and Bowser doesn't really have a lot of moves that can, punish Cloud after something like that.
Up air not taking Ike stock yet, and green team looking like they're struggling a little
Ooh,
bit.
Xander just barely escaped the confirm from Bowser, but eats a Toon Link F smash anyway.
Cookie Tick still living 120%, and that's one thing that I don't think this not good enough, or just almost good enough team has really experienced yet, is a team with the kill power and like heaviness of their own. Because Bowser's the heaviest character, but Toon Link's lighter than both the other two.
Yeah, so it kind of evens out in a way.
Cookie just playing stock tank so well.
Yeah, and see, like one thing about Dane Reich is he has a lot of experience with the real Jabba. Oh geez, what did I miss? Please elaborate.
Bowser was recovering, Lucky was recovering, and then Cookie Dick dropped down and countered, and it almost killed.
Bowser shell going through that Toon Link or Cloud forward. Ooh,
what a save by Cookie Tick!
Cloud was as good as dead there.
And right now, this is Bowser eats a forward air, loses that stock. Lucky on his very last stock. And these large hitbox coming out of the Swords team.
Yeah, it's like just the disjoints are everywhere because like they can be kind of like at these like kind of quarter way through stages. Like if they do a back air, it's like you're covering the whole center.
And Cookie Dick jabs green team back.
Well, I love the counter, but
and that's by Bowser.
Even avoiding the bomb, but
Toon Link going out with style. Dane Reich done, but not entirely done. That was convincing.
That was pretty convincing, even though like it only ended like as a 1-stock win for the green team.
2 stock.
Well,
no, Cookie still had another stock left.
Oh, did he? I didn't see that.
But
bodied.
Yeah, it was. The blue team knew how to deal with Bowser, and that's something we really haven't seen quite yet.
Especially like in a lot of Lucky's games, you see a lot of teams that just can't deal with that Bowser.
And I mean, he is such a big force and puts out so much percent, but if you can get him juggled and edge guarded, he's not nearly as good.
I think Toon Link's lack of mobility is really kind of playing to that struggle for Lucky too, because he can't just go and save him. He doesn't have the mobility to do that.
But after we were saying that, green team off to a much better start this time.
I'm surprised we didn't see like a finishing touch there, but I think Xander was a little too far away. Doesn't get the last hit of Nair, but
gets the up air on Ike, and Cookie takes down a stock.
Okay, now they have center stage control for blue team. Who gets his own partner?
Blue team looking to take both these stocks.
Yeah.
You don't want either of these characters to have rage.
And there's the back throw. See, Cloud and Ike's throws go so well with the other characters' normals. Jeez.
And that was like all the way across the stage.
Yeah.
Xander was so ready for that. And green team, like, they'll have really good stretches, but Their throws are so much more situational.
Yeah, well, and then there's just more explosiveness from the blue team, where they can get their kills so much easier and so much faster.
Which is not something the green team normally has to experience.
No.
Normally, they're the powerhouse team.
He gets his own teammate there, though, but it's still Xander's first stock.
And Ike is still going to live through that. Cookie Tick very good at keeping this Ike alive, regardless of his capability.
Ooh, and I love using Tooling's bomb over there to force an air dodge.
Oh, gets a forward air.
Ooh, love the down air from Lucky there to intercept the ether.
But he's still living. Now, green team's down 2 stocks again. Lucky tries to challenge the ether with down air again, but this time the sword beats it out.
And it's always the tiniest hit of that sword that just makes it so cumbersome to edge guard against sometimes. Ooh, I like the idea with the command grab from Lucky there.
I like that. Cookie Tick's going for really, like, he knows this stock is about over, and he wants to make something.
Jeez, Lucky is reading this DI from the blue team so well. He's getting up throw to back here so free, knowing that they're kind of just DIing away.
And Cookie Tick loses the second stock. This is an even game.
Yep. Ooh.
Especially with the way green team can tack on damage.
Yeah. Well, one thing is, you know, even though Danereich has a lot of experience against Toon Link, he can't put himself in a position against Cloud, or against Cloud, where Xander has limit like he does now.
And Dane's got to be really careful. If he gets grabbed, that could very well be the end of his stock.
Yeah. You could say the same thing for Lucky. It's who I'm more worried about right now.
That's true. They have the finishing touch.
Your footstool gets nothing out of it, though. Oh, geez, that up air, though.
There goes Z2G. Now this is where the green team's going to shine. They have footstool combos. They have jab resets. This 2v1 could be very deadly if Toon Link gets a grab.
See, I love Cookie Tick isn't tunneling on Toon Link just because he has more percent on him than Bowser does. He's trying to keep all of his options open.
What a great punish.
Yes.
That was a lot of percent. And Cookie Tick really needs a raw hit.
Almost catches him at the apex of that move. Boomerang actually messing up Danereich, I think. Ooh!
This should do it.
Should do it.
Oh!
Ooh,
but that is probably not what they wanted to see.
Is that supposed to be like
probably
a
want an up
down
smash,
air?
I would presume. Oh, there it is.
There it is, yep. It seemed like he might have like buffered
the roll?
Buffered the nair on the way down.
Oh, maybe.
Like you pressed A too early, maybe?
Yeah. But still worked out for them. Great comeback from almost good enough.
So it was looking pretty free for the blue team for a while.
But just getting that footstool even shows you how ready this green team is.
Lucario coming out? I like this team a lot.
I like this team a lot.
Just from what we've seen from it in the past in Minnesota with, the real Jibra and Cookie Tick. I think Cookie is one of the more like gifted like doubles players that we have, where he can kind of pick a new teammate every week and
for sure, and he kind of does.
Yeah, he kind of does.
But even Lucario is a great doubles character, but against Bowser and Toon Link, you wanna be living, and that's not who you live against.
3, 2, 1, go!
And to Battlefield.
But I think taking a team like this to Battlefield with a Cloud on your team is just kind of an easy answer. It's a no-brainer.
And I mean, Cookie Tick's favorite stage, I believe, is Battlefield. So this is going to work really well for them.
Yeah, it's a double whammy for the green team.
Oh, Bowser, just so much percent.
Bowser might live a little longer, but that was a nice conversion there from Dane. Air dodges into the ground as Z2G and met with an up smash from Lucky.
Ooh, and this is an even game all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Lucky covering those landings with the up smash, which catches the ground with that way back down.
Surprised Cookie Tick there wasn't closer to do something more to Danereich's shield there, because it was looking pretty small.
Ooh. Z2G loses the first stock, then immediately followed by Dane.
Oh, it gets...
and that's
so
6%. 6% Toon Link is dead.
That looked untechable too. He was like right on the ledge, wasn't he?
I definitely know. I wouldn't have had the reaction time to do it.
No. Who expects that? At 0 to die? So something like that.
Now green team's gonna have to make up some ground.
See, Cookie Tick still on his first stock too.
Was. That was a really well timed forward.
Although to be fair for the green team, Lucky also was on his first.
That's true. Green team only down 1 stock, but
a good amount of leeway, but
Toon Link at 71%.
So easily getting to that 71 too.
Oh, what a good interruption by Z2G. Because that up air would have led to quite a bit of damage. Up throw.
It is kind of weird how, like, you know, Cloud like pushes the sword in for Swim Hazard. Like, you wouldn't expect it to reach that far in front of him through the ledge like that.
And just so many hitboxes coming out of Z2G. Dane like looking like he could lose his stock.
That was such a nicely placed forward hit from Dane, though. Getting only what he needed.
Now the stocks are even. We've seen Green team down like this before.
That was kind of a crazy sandwich there between each character's forward tilts.
For sure.
Dane has to take the stock. Like, Bowser just can't compete with both of these by himself.
Not at all. And Bowser's now in a very bad position.
Nice F tilt there from Dane. Forces Cookie Tick off him, even if it's just temporary.
Ooh, with a read! Reads the roll. Little greedy on that one, perhaps. Yep. Oh,
ooh, that was so good!
Jabbed to back air. Almost backdoor to back air. And
oh my Cookie.
Dane's got a lot of work to make up.
No, there's no way that was going to work.
Catches the bomb, hits him with the forward air.
Like jump cross slash in the other direction. No, that's fine. That would have worked.
That was really good timing on the bomb to have a blow up just then. But Dane loses his stock.
Yeah,
and
to the Ike up tilt.
It's
one thing like I've seen in Cookie Tick's play, like just across the board, singles, doubles for the past few months, is like he used to be just like so good at catching people with that up tilt, and now like we just haven't seen it as much from him lately. And
I think the problem is it is a risky option. If you read that tomahawk up tilt, you get whatever punish you want. And
but like the confidence in even doing it just isn't there either. So it's kind of a twofold thing.
For sure. And to Smashville, Green team wants less space, smaller blast zones. Unfortunately, Z2G has to burn his limit to get back. But Cookie Tick just not really taking much percent yet.
Oh, that was such an interesting Smashville platform coming after him.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, any other stage he's dead, but good awareness by Z2G to know that
was smash to up air, and that is a dead Bowser early.
And that's never a good thing if you're the heaviest character in the game dying that early.
Footstool down air, Cloud is off stage. Lucky was upset by that kill.
Ooh, he got hit out of his jump too, but now he has limit.
I think Dane actually saved him with the bomb.
Yeah, he did. I mean, Z2G could have maybe charged limit on the way down, but I didn't see what he was at.
Right. Or if he had the awareness to do so. You want to let your opponent make that mistake.
The world might never know. See, this is what's going to cost mistakes like that are going to cost Green Team, but taking Z2G's first stock.
And this is a very even game. I'm not even a little bit concerned about Bowser being at 60%.
He's like, sure, he could die, you know, early hundreds, 1%, but he could make it to 200 before we know it. But it's harder with these two characters, though.
Blue team dominating the stage right now.
It hits so hard.
Ooh, they both have to recover at the same time. That's always a scary position.
Jeez.
I think they both wanted the other person to recover sooner.
Yeah.
Great punish on that throw by Dane, though.
Ooh, I like the back air there. Forces Z2G to burn limit. I don't know if Lucky was in really a position to need to be afraid there. Like, if he gets hit by the limit Clim Hazard, like, what's going to happen? He's going to go further up and be able to get to stage faster.
But I do appreciate the pressure to make that happen, but 2 stocks, very quick. Blue team up.
Goes for kind of Randy looking up smash, but if that hits, someone could very well die. So it's only eating 20% for it. So it's
appreciate that while Green team is dead, Blue team retreats to the platform just to let Cloud get limit. Like he can charge while Cookie Tick was guarding him.
But it's like a team like this is so much more threatening when Cloud has limit. Haven't seen the level of the original Muse in terms of conversions, but like it's saving Z2G a lot.
For sure.
He's using it for recovery, and Z2G is a good enough doubles player, and he's smart enough to know that if he has it, then he's saving himself and his teammate at the very worst.
Yeah. Ooh, great delay. Oh, and Cookie Tick's, they're both dead. They're both dead. That was a great delay by Lucky. Had the gimp, but Cookie Tick was aware enough to get the kill.
Starts the up air a little early.
And Dane Reich at a scary percent. Ooh. It's always one of the most intimidating things.
No snowman for Cookie Tick.
And I appreciate Z2G hanging back.
Yeah. When at the percentage he's at, one mistake and he's dead.
Oh,
I love it!
The
so
coverage
smart.
was so good.
I didn't like him going so high with that in the first place if Cloud has limit. If he doesn't, then you're fine.
Yeah.
He might be able to get there to dash attack you, but he was a little too far away for that, I think.
But the set goes to Rexaura. I was trying to remember their
Muse
team name.
2, Electric
Muse 2.
Boogaloo.
Everything's better.